It's easier to land them if your target's already stunned. So maybe the Chovy Canyon 1-2 punch is going to be enough here, but Faker is on his famous rise as the response. And T1, I mean,
Sivir.
As far as Fearless Buck's concerned, this is looking pretty powerful. The Alistair even coming on through there, giving Keria so much playmaking power. It's interesting because Gumayusi has played a lot of Ziggs, actually.
Yeah.
It's in sort of his like top 15 picks or something like that. He's sitting at like a 56% win rate, something like that. I'm expecting Leona.
Yeah.
Because there's an MF. So they are just going to lock that one in. It is going to be like, if this Gen.G composition gets rolling, it is very scary.
On numbers, based on who's got vision control, based on who's set up to engage and who's not. So it's hard to just scrap with Qiyana. We saw... this could be a trap.
Yeah, Duro is in a lot of trouble. The headbutt pushes him back as he gets the stun onto Gumayusi, but even though he's not going to die, or use
this whole playoffs. Right?
I think Raptor had some good games, or a good game. He didn't win, but it looked like he went 3-0 at the beginning. Very Raptor-esque, of course. As Ruler is...
The owner is
the level
3 Jarvan.
It's a bit scary. How about Polv does bring Keria in there as we started off the fight. Gen.G get the information, but I don't know whether it's going to be enough as the flash out from Duro. The flash forward, the sidestep is not good enough, and that is first blood.
A great way to play the Qiyana is just hard farm. Don't interact with lanes.
God,
not again.
Bottom lane getting absolutely punished. The teleport in from Faker towards his bottom side as Gumayusi does have to flash as Deadly Flourish will be avoided. The force shot not going to be enough, and he just reloads at him and dies.
He's actually looking to heal up a little bit and continue to do so. No jungler to impact this bottom lane. As we trade again, Doran.
It does feel like Doran has to work so much harder to do stuff.
It really does, and I think that's 100% accurate. But he's trying to get cookies out.
He is still doing stuff.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. As the Roar of the Slayer does come on down, Canyon moving in as the flash comes out. The flash to follow, but Canyon misses the stun.
See, Oner is rotating around here, grabbed first grub, and is now actually looking to try to take Ruler out of the picture here. Has Cataclysm.
Yep, Keria is going to ult early, picks up the aggro, and the barrier not quite going to be enough there, as there are feats of warfare picked up, as Faker in a little bit of trouble here, trying to rotate up to help out, as Molten Shield from Chovy comes in. Oh, the final auto is not enough to lock down the kill.
Faker does get caught, though, on rotation.
Yeah,
Realm Warp denied.
Tried to get in there, was unable to do so. It did cost Chovy his flash to make it happen, as Phase Rush is broken.
Yeah, it's crazy. He still gets out. Like, when I watch this replay, I'm like, are we sure he gets out? Does just barely get away.
Yep. And Roller tried to go for the invisible Deadly Flourish. Doesn't quite work out there. As Doran, this time with no flash, and he is just dead.
In this game.
As there's the Cataclysm onto Chovy. Remember, he used that flash earlier on. He's trying to get Tibbers to get some value here, but it's just not going to work out. That's a very strong Jarvan because he can just press R on you.
Again.
As, yeah, another bear comes down and another knock-up comes on through here from Oner as Chovy. Just free food for Faker.
Stronger and stronger as this game goes on. And like,
I've seen this one before, as Chovy didn't have flash, but is able to walk his way out of it this time around. They're now looking for Duro, who does have a blast cone to help him out.
I don't know if that really Faker will really miss that Realm Warp before this upcoming fight because they have full prio, but a bit of a whiff.
Another bear comes down here as the Rune Prison comes on in. Oner moving back though, so Canyon is going to back away. Some Spell Flux connects, but otherwise not too much more. The Flash 4, and it's going to be the bear coming down. Faker will be punished as Keria comes on through. Oner just gets out of there though, protecting that shutdown gold. And Keria is going to have to flash, but I just don't know whether that's going to be enough as he's running, and that is going to be able to get him to safety.
Not allowing him to get in. Guma comes over, really greedy here.
Yeah, that is going to be the Dragon coming on through. No Zenith Blade to land here from Duro, who is a bit far out. And this is going to be a difficult one for Gen.G to contest. Deadly Flourish onto Keria, but he's not too worried about that. Has the Unbreakable Will, as now Canyon looking for an angle. He's getting in amongst it. The curtains have been called as he flashes out of the way of the Cataclysm. Duro going down very low. Gumayusi doing so much work. T1's health bars are getting lower. Keen right in amongst it, but Chovy not quite doing enough. Ruler just getting soloed out by Doran, and he will be able to finish that one off. Chovy in the back of the pit. fight is just dead to the bullets of Guma, and T1 are just running the rift outside of Keen, being quite frustrating, but he'll be zombified and taken out himself. By T1, 5,000 gold is the lead as Keria is going to interrupt a Q. That was pretty cute. Gets a headbutt onto Keen here at the same time, who does ult to get himself out of the way. Keria taking a fair bit of damage, but it's another charge.
Been a little bit more high value. Is Kiana 1v1?
Yep, I'm not against Doran. That is not going to work as he does break the chains this time. And 2-1 and 0. He's got a little bit of a gold advantage against the Scion now as well, as Duro is dead. Fake of Realm warps in, but it is just going to be the kill going over to Oner.
Duro keeps getting caught, just trying to get any semblance of vision as Faker may be caught.
Well, the flash is going to come on through. Double teleports invested as Oner is going to find Canyon here. There's the headbutt over the wall. Ruler in so much trouble. Deadly Flourish goes wide, and he is just dead, ladies and gentlemen. It looked like it was going to be a play from Gen.G, but T1 just turned it on its head.
Side of a small side laning Annie here for Chovy. As it looks like initially like, oh, Faker's caught, but this is the traditional Faker overextending question mark. Haha, now we win the fight, we baited you in.
TP, everyone teleporting into the fight, and Keria just takes the AD carry, and Ruler, I mean, I don't think he's...
Turret Eater is T1 down in the bottom lane as they give Otacon up. They're going to get the Constellation turret here, and we'll probably build Zhonya's third.
Yeah, he needs the follow-up, absolutely. As all of Gen.G are grouped up, let's see whether they can actually find a target. His Oner off to the side has been spotted. Keen tanking for a long time though, and he's not going to be starting any fights at all. Cataclysm comes down, Oner just flashes out of the way of it. It's a lot of burst damage here from the Annie.
The vision for Gen.G, they can see like nothing outside of the base except Canyon dying. That's what they can see.
Canyon is... Oh, the bullet! Oh, that was pretty cute. That's what I'm learning here today. As Duro's going to face check, he has to be the one to do so, and unfortunately he's dead. Very dead.
I mean, you could just see, unfortunately for Gen.G, like they're just catching waves and hoping for T1 to make an error, and T1 is just not going to give them the pleasure. Keria will avoid this Q. Let's see what else he can avoid.
Deadly Flourish actually doing a fair bit of work here, but Keria not even pressing the ult button, just looking to try and set up for a bit of a catch onto Keen, perhaps. He's put into the Cataclysm, flashes out immediately, breaks the chains. Giving Gen.G a little bit of information as in goes Oner. Deadly Flourish just to spot what's happening in that brush there, but it looks like Gen.G are not going to be face checking just yet.
Okay, this is...
Oh dear, never mind, maybe they will go in. There's the Zenith Blade from Duro. He didn't really want to be there, and Oner is going to be able to take him down. The Supreme Display of Talent is decent, but not quite good enough, as down goes Tibbers as well. Chovy doing battle against Faker here, who flashes to pick up the kill on his opponent mid laner. And now Keen finds his way into the fight, and he's going to take the death exit this time around after being a zombie for just a little while, and the curtains are not being called for Ruler. I think they will actually be called for Ruler, as now Oner is going to be making his way over and looking to try and take him down. The Realm Warp comes in. The Flag and Drag doesn't do too much of anything as the Aatrox delivery comes on through. And Gumayushi's like, guys, why don't we just win the game?
They're helping and keeping the players from going back so they can win the game. That's what's happening. Don't worry.
Yeah, it's a little bit of something like that. As they're doing their very best to kite Doran around here, who doesn't actually get the heal from the redemption, as Canyon looking to block off the next two that are making their way over. Deadly Flourish is decent here, as this is some yakety sacks coming on through here, as Canyon trying to get himself out. They have regrouped though, and in comes the cow! Keria going to be able to deliver a double kill over to Gumayushi, and that was a weird little passage of play, but ultimately it's going to be even more winning for T1 as it's given players like Duro the opportunity to respawn before they win this game.
It almost feels like a psychological warfare move here from T1 as they just smash them over and over again before the Nexus falls.
Yeah.
And Atlas, we knew we would, but we have a series on our hands now.
It was already all over our hands after game number one, and it is now being confirmed as T1 will make this one a best of three. Game two, Oner on Jarvan. We saw it last time out. Gen.G, I reckon, will be sweating after that performance.